The Ugly Duckling. Once upon a time, Mummy Duck had 3 small eggs in her nest. She counted them 1, 2, 3. Then she left them for a moment to take a drink from the river. Soon a large egg came bobbing along and landed plop in Mummy Duck's nest. When she returned, Mummy Duck counted her eggs again. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did that bigger egg get in there? No matter, she thought. I shall love it as though it were my own. And she nestled back into her nest to keep the eggs warm and snug. By and by, with a crack and a quack quack, 3 yellow ducklings stumbled out of their shell. Then the 4th egg hatched. But oh, how large and strange this baby was. It looked at Mummy Duck and said, "Honk, honk." "No matter," said Mummy Duck. "I shall love this one just the same." The next day, Mummy Duck and her ducklings met an old turkey walking along the river bank. "How strange that duckling looks," he gobbled. "It's ugly," said 3 mean little ducklings, and they peeped with delight. "Honk, honk," said the sad, ugly duckling. But Mummy Duck said, "No matter, little one, I love you just the same." A little while later, the duck family met 2 rude ducks who were quarreling. Suddenly they stopped and stared. "What an ugly duckling," said one. "Surely that isn't a duck," said the other. "Leave him alone," said Mummy Duck. "I'm sure he will grow up to be a fine duck." "Honk, honk," said the ugly duckling. "What is that awful noise?" quacked the ducks. As Mummy Duck led her ducklings away, the ugly duckling began to cry. "Don't cry, little one," said Mummy Duck. "I love you just the same." Then the ugly duckling came upon 2 hens pecking at seeds on the riverbank. When they saw him, they clucked and squawked and clucked again. The ugly duckling became frightened, and he ran away through the tall hedge. "Come back," called Mummy Duck, but the ugly duckling could not hear her. On he ran until he was all alone. "I shall hide from the world," he honked, "because I'm so ugly." As the days grew shorter, The wind grew colder, and winter came. The ugly duckling was on his own, and he was growing up. Time passed, and the days grew longer. The winds blew warmer, and soon spring arrived. The ugly duckling hid himself in the tall green reeds beside a stream. "No one wants me," he said, and he began to cry. Honk, honk, honk. Just then, a flock of beautiful swans passed overhead and heard his sad little honks. A black swan flew down beside him. "Come and join us," honked the swan. "You want me to join you?" asked the ugly duckling. "Of course," said the swan. "But I'm an ugly duckling," said the ugly duckling. "You're a swan," honked the swan. "A beautiful swan. Take a look at yourself in the stream, and you'll see you're a swan just like me." The ugly duckling looked into the stream, and sure enough, there looking back was a beautiful swan. "You don't quack like a duck or waddle like a duck," said the black swan. "You glide and you honk like me and all the other swans." The ugly duckling spread his wings and honked for all the world to hear. "I'm not an ugly duckling. I'm a beautiful swan." When the two beautiful swans flew into the air to join the flock, and they all lived happily ever after.